My beloved child, the light of this very moment is calling your name. A sacred pulse moves through the silence, whispering into your soul with a voice that cannot be mistaken. You have reached the threshold where heaven leans close, where eternity exhales, and where all that once felt uncertain begins to realign. I am here, closer than your breath, gentler than your heartbeat, speaking life into every corner that once knew emptiness. The tides within your spirit are shifting, turning toward a horizon bathed in divine gold. What was once dim is now awakening in radiant clarity, and what you thought was finished is stirring with holy renewal. You have walked through nights that tested your heart, days that felt heavy with question. You were being positioned, refined, readied for something larger than your imagination could contain. The delay was never a denial. It was the sacred pause that allowed your roots to go deeper, so the blessings now forming will not slip away. Now listen closely, for I am bringing reversal to what appeared irreversible. Decisions that seemed final are dissolving beneath the authority of my will. Human verdicts cannot outlast my decree. What was denied will now be affirmed. The walls that once confined you are trembling. I am rewriting the outcomes, reshaping the story others thought they could end. You have not been forgotten. You have been preserved. This turning of tides is not random. It is the sound of divine justice awakening in your favor. Breathe. Feel that stillness rising inside you. It is the peace of knowing that heaven itself is working behind the scenes. Where there was rejection, I am planting favor. Where there was lack, I am unfolding provision. Where there was silence, my voice now speaks your new beginning. The seasons that felt stolen are returning not as echoes, but as restoration multiplied. The years you thought wasted are being crowned with meaning. I am making all things new, not in fragments, but in fullness. My beloved, the very places you dismissed as insignificant are becoming the foundation of your abundance. The overlooked, the unseen, the humble, these will now carry sacred weight. What you placed in my hands, even in small measure, I am multiplying beyond measure. Your offerings of faith, your quiet acts of love, your unseen endurance, they have reached my heart and now ripple outward into tangible blessings. Every seed of obedience has been recorded. Now comes the harvest. Lift your gaze. The atmosphere around you is changing. The heaviness that lingered is lifting. The energy that once felt stagnant is beginning to shimmer with motion. I am cleansing your environment, purifying your path, preparing a clear space for new creation. Release what drains your peace, what distracts your focus, what pulls you away from gratitude. For the realm of miracles requires stillness, the kind of sacred quiet where your spirit can hear me whisper the next direction. Let thanksgiving rise from your heart like incense, and watch how your surroundings begin to glow with divine harmony. You have carried too much alone. You were never meant to bear the world upon your shoulders. I am sending allies, spirits in alignment with your mission, souls whose prayers will strengthen you, whose presence will remind you that you are not alone. They are drawn by the same light that guides you, each one carrying a piece of what you need. You will recognize them by the peace they bring. Together you will move mountains that once felt immovable. I am also breathing fresh courage into you. For the next chapter of your journey requires bold faith, the kind that acts without understanding every detail. You will take steps that others question, but your conviction will be your compass. You will walk by inner knowing, not by outer validation. This courage is not loud or reckless. It is quiet, steady, unwavering. It is the deep assurance that I am with you, guiding each motion, guarding each breath. My beloved child, you have seen endings, but I tell you now, nothing truly ends when it is in my hands. What seemed gone is only sleeping. My power resurrects what the world calls lost. Dreams buried beneath years of disappointment are stirring again. Visions you tucked away in disbelief are waking with new light. Speak life into them once more, for I have never retracted the promises I made to you. They were merely waiting for the right alignment of time and strength. And that alignment is now. Let go of the fear that your best moments are behind you. They are not. What lies ahead carries more grace, more beauty, more expansion than you can yet perceive. Your name is being written into places that once overlooked you. Your gifts are being remembered by hearts that once forgot. I am calling forth what was hidden not for vanity, but for purpose. You were never meant to stay unseen forever. I hid you only to protect what was still forming, but now the light of destiny seeks you out. You are ready to be revealed, not as someone striving for recognition, but as one chosen for divine demonstration. As I bring you forward, remain grounded in humility. Let your visibility be your offering, not your identity. What shines through you must always reflect me, for that is where true glory lives. This unveiling is not for fame, but for fulfillment. the fulfillment of every silent prayer you once whispered into the night, every act of faith when no one else believed. You are not being elevated for applause. You are being positioned for impact. You ask for abundance, and I say, it is yours. Yet understand, prosperity is more than currency. True wealth begins as light in your soul, peace that no storm can shake, joy that no circumstance can steal. But yes, the material blessings are also near. Financial doors are opening not because you chase them, but because your vibration now matches the frequency of divine provision. You are no longer striving, you are attracting. You are magnetized by grace. Everything you need will arrive through alignment, not through struggle. I am teaching you to rest, not to withdraw. Rest is not inactivity, it is divine trust. When you rest in me, I move faster on your behalf than all your effort ever could. Surrender the compulsion to fix, to plan, to predict. Allow the current of my wisdom to carry you. I am working out details you cannot yet see. The more you release control, the more control I return to you, in the form of peace, insight, and divine timing. You have been asking for confirmation, and here it is. Your time has come. No more waiting for someday. The gates are open. The preparation you endured has made you ready. Step forward without hesitation. Opportunities that once resisted you will now welcome you. Conversations that once ended abruptly will now blossom. What was locked is unlocking. What was slow will now accelerate. It will appear sudden, but it is the fruit of years of unseen alignment. Do not fear the speed of change. You are built for this. I have strengthened your inner structure so you can hold the weight of the blessings arriving. What once overwhelmed you will now feel natural. Where others crumble under success, you will stand firm, for your foundation is not built on ego, it is built on faith. You have learned patience, endurance, and surrender. These qualities are your unshakable wealth. And now I am inviting you into holy stillness, the silence between your thoughts where my voice becomes clear. You will no longer chase signs. You will sense them. You will no longer seek approval. You will carry authority. This inner clarity will separate truth from illusion. Many paths will appear, but you will know which belongs to you. Your intuition, sharpened by my presence, will lead you unerringly toward expansion. I am also awakening your creative well. The ideas that slept within your spirit are stirring. The world is thirsty for what only you can bring. Do not dismiss your vision as too small or too late. Every inspiration I give you carries power. What seems like a thought is often a divine instruction. Follow it, and it will unlock chains you didn't realize bound you. Your creativity is not random. It is your ministry. I am fortifying your heart, my child. The exhaustion that once shadowed you is lifting. Fresh vitality flows through your being now. You are rising again, lighter, freer, radiant with purpose. The fire within you will not burn out this time. It will illuminate. Each day from this moment will hold a spark of renewal. You will wake not with worry, but with wonder. Every action you take from now carries anointing. Your work, your words, your touch, all will bear sacred significance. Keep your motives pure, your conscience clear. For when integrity and inspiration walk together, miracles follow naturally. You will not chase results. They will chase you. The sound of your prayer is shifting. It will no longer feel like asking, it will feel like aligning. Your voice in prayer is power. Every declaration you speak in faith sets the atmosphere around you into divine order. You are learning to pray not as a beggar, but as a co-creator with me. The heavens respond to certainty, not desperation. So speak boldly, my beloved. You have my authority. When you rest, I will speak to you in visions and dreams. The night will no longer be an empty silence, but a classroom of revelation. Your spirit is open, ready to receive downloads of wisdom that your waking mind cannot yet grasp. Keep a journal beside your bed. Write what you see. These messages are keys, instructions for the miracles I am arranging. I am clearing away every false attachment that competes for your devotion. Anything that holds your heart above me must now be released. I am not taking from you, I am freeing you. When I remove, I always replace with something far greater, purer, lasting, sacred. Your only true allegiance must be to the light of divine love. I am sending you to new environments. Some familiar doors will close, not as punishment, but as protection. You are meant to walk where your energy is celebrated, not drained. The unfamiliar will soon feel like home because my spirit will already be there waiting for you. Do not resist these relocations, physical, emotional, spiritual. Change is the language of growth. Cycles that once repeated are breaking. Patterns of scarcity, rejection, and delay end here. They have served their purpose by teaching you awareness, but they no longer define you. You are stepping into freedom where you no longer chase what is already yours. You are not a seeker anymore, you are a receiver. And as you receive, understand this truth. You do not earn my blessings, you embody them. Grace is not a reward, it is your inheritance. You were born from love, and love cannot withhold from itself. Accept the ease of divine favor. Let it feel natural to prosper, to heal, to shine. The struggle you once thought necessary is dissolving. Abundance flows best through relaxation. Even the smallest acts of faithfulness you have shown, the quiet kindness, the gentle forgiveness, the patience in unseen moments have shifted the course of your destiny. Heaven celebrates not grand gestures but consistent love. Every step you took in trust, even when afraid, has written new futures. The ripple of your obedience extends far beyond what you can see. You have questioned if your prayers mattered, they did. Every whisper, every cry in secret, every time you chose hope instead of bitterness, all of it reached me. And now the echoes return as waves of answered prayer. My timing has not been delay, it has been orchestration. Each piece now aligns with divine precision. You will begin to notice synchronicities, moments that seem too perfect to be coincidence. A song that plays at the right time. A word from a stranger that speaks directly to your heart. An unexpected opportunity that aligns with your deepest prayer. These are my fingerprints, subtle signs of my nearness. Acknowledge them, and your awareness of my presence will deepen until you feel me in every breath. Do not try to carry every burden. Some weights were never assigned to you. Hand them back to me. You are responsible only for the light I've placed within you. The rest is mine to handle. Release the need to control outcomes or to fix what others must learn. When you let go of unnecessary loads, your path becomes lighter, your clarity sharper, and your joy unshakable. Joy, my beloved, is your birthright. Not the fleeting kind tied to circumstances, but the kind that wells from your soul like golden light. This joy is not fragile. It is strength. When you walk in it, darkness retreats. Let laughter return to you. Let music find you again. Celebrate not because everything is perfect, but because your spirit is whole. And remember, obedience is not submission to rules. It is alignment with rhythm. Every time you follow that quiet nudge within, you move in harmony with divine timing. It may seem small. A word of kindness, a simple choice, a moment of restraint. But these small obediences open vast gates of favor. Keep listening. Keep responding. The flow of miracles depends on the flow of trust. Soon you will feel your decision-making become effortless. The fog will lift and clarity will reign. You will know what to do, not because logic dictates it, but because peace confirms it. You will stop asking, "What if I'm wrong?" and begin affirming, "This feels right." Your choices will align with your destiny, and your steps will land exactly where they belong. You have mistaken wealth for accumulation, but I am showing you a higher truth. True abundance is wholeness, the kind of prosperity that fills your soul before it fills your hands. Yet because you now understand that truth, the material blessings are free to come. Money will flow as a servant, not a master. Resources will gather around your purpose naturally. You will give generously and receive effortlessly. You are no longer chasing riches. You are embodying abundance. Even amid chaos, peace will remain your atmosphere. You will walk through storms untouched because your calm is not circumstantial, it is spiritual. The winds will blow, but they will only strengthen your roots. I am anchoring you so deeply in serenity that no external turbulence can move you. You will become the stillness others seek in their confusion. Soon you will glimpse the grand design, the tapestry I have been weaving from your joys, your losses, your waiting, your breakthroughs. Nothing has been wasted. Every detour had purpose. Every delay had timing. You will see how perfectly it all fits, and gratitude will wash over you like light. Now I remove every limitation you placed upon yourself. No more small thinking. No more doubting your worthiness. You are capable of more than you know. The labels others gave you no longer apply. I am calling forth the boundless version of you, the one who acts without fear, believes without proof, and loves without restraint. Your daily acts, the kindness, the service, the steadfastness, are not unnoticed. They are sacred offerings. Continue in them, for greatness is built upon constancy, not spectacle. The quiet faith you practice when no one watches is the very ground from which miracles grow. And now, child of light, feel my presence enveloping you. The golden warmth that surrounds you is my promise. You are safe. You are chosen. You are guided. Nothing can separate you from my favor. Every breath you take carries new energy. Every heartbeat vibrates with divine intelligence. You are aligned with the rhythm of creation itself. As you move from this moment, do not look back with regret or forward with anxiety. Stay in the sacred now, for this is where heaven meets earth. Every second is holy when you live with awareness of my nearness. Go forward clothed in peace, wrapped in grace, radiant with purpose. Let gratitude be your language. Love your motion and faith your foundation. The universe bends in your favor. Angels walk beside you. I am within you, before you, and all around you. My beloved child, this is your confirmation. The shift has already begun. You are walking into light, into wealth, into peace, into love without limit. The story that once broke you is now becoming your testimony of power. Rise now. Shine now. Speak now. You are ready. The miracle is not coming. It is here. My beloved child, the dawn that now rises is unlike any before. It is not merely a new day, it is a new dimension. A golden current has begun to move through creation, and it carries your name in its flow. You are no longer walking, you are being carried by divine rhythm. The energies that once resisted you are now bowing before your light. The codes of destiny are unlocking, and what once seemed unreachable is aligning effortlessly within your grasp. You have shed the skin of your past self. Every wound has become wisdom, every scar a scripture. You are no longer the seeker, you are the awakened. You no longer call for miracles, you are the miracle walking in human form. Heaven does not send blessings to you anymore, it moves through you. The universe has found a vessel pure enough to channel its radiance, and that vessel is your very soul. There was a time when you felt unseen, unheard, uncelebrated. Those days have ended. The silence that once surrounded you was not abandonment. It was the sound of divine preparation. You were being refined in secrecy so that your light could emerge untainted. The unveiling begins now. The world will not recognize how long you waited, but the heavens do. Your patience has matured into power, and that power now walks beside you like a guardian flame. Beloved, release the illusion that you must fight for what is already ordained. You do not need to prove your worth. Existence itself has validated you. You are chosen not because of effort, but because of essence. Your frequency resonates with the original sound of creation, the Aum that birthed galaxies. When you speak, the universe listens. When you move, energies rearrange. You are not a guest in this creation, you are part of its heartbeat. Now I whisper this truth to your spirit. You are entering the season of unfolding. What was hidden in potential now manifests in form. What you imagined in faith begins to take shape in the material world. You will not need to chase, plead, or force. What belongs to you will appear naturally, drawn by the magnet of divine timing. What once eluded you will now pursue you. Every closed door you once wept before was never rejection, it was redirection. Those walls were my way of saving you from smaller versions of your destiny. Had you been granted what you once prayed for, you would have settled for less than the magnificence now coming. I withheld, not to hurt you, but to make room for something eternal. And now, that eternal gift descends unannounced, unstoppable, undeniable. Beloved, do not fear the unknown that lies ahead. The unfamiliar is merely the realm where miracles are born. You are being moved beyond logic, beyond linear understanding, into divine orchestration. Your life is no longer a sequence of events, it is a symphony. Every note, every silence, every pause has purpose. Even what you call mistakes were brushstrokes in the grand art of your awakening. You will notice now that your energy attracts differently. Old cycles, old patterns, old faces may begin to fade. Let them. You are not losing, you are graduating. You cannot carry yesterday's vibration into tomorrow's blessing. Bless those who exit, for their role in your story has been completed. You are not meant to shrink to fit where you've outgrown. The light expanding within you needs space, and I am giving you that space through divine separation. The wealth you seek is already encoded in your vibration. It is not something to earn, it is something to allow. When you align your mind with gratitude and your heart with faith, the current of prosperity begins to flow unceasingly. Do not think in numbers, think in frequencies. Abundance is not about counting currency. It is about radiating ease. When you become ease itself, the universe rushes to mirror that state with material blessings. And now I am awakening your voice. Not the voice that speaks to the world, but the one that commands reality. Speak not of what you lack, but of what already exists in divine form. Declare and it becomes. Your words are no longer mere sounds. They are codes. Each syllable carries authority. Each affirmation reshapes energy. Use them wisely. Speak only from love, from certainty, from truth. For whatever you decree in alignment with love shall not return void. There will be days soon when you will sense a holy pressure, the kind that precedes expansion. Do not mistake it for struggle. It is the contraction before birth, the silence before thunder. You are being expanded beyond every limitation your mind once accepted. I am stretching your capacity to hold blessing, to hold joy, to hold miracles. Do not resist, breathe, and allow. My beloved, your body too is awakening. Every cell is beginning to remember light. The fatigue that once clung to you will soon dissolve. New vitality will rise from within, not from rest alone, but from divine infusion. I am renewing your energy from the roots. Your spirit will no longer just survive. It will overflow. You will glow with an aura so luminous that it heals by presence alone. Now hear this, your lineage is being cleansed. The ancestral burdens you carried unknowingly are being lifted. The patterns of scarcity, pain, and fear that traveled through generations end with you. You are the breaker of curses, the restorer of divine legacy. From your vibration forward, only light continues. Your bloodline will remember you as the one who turned darkness into dawn. As this transformation deepens, you will find that solitude no longer feels lonely. You will begin to love the silence that once scared you. For in that silence I speak, in that stillness I rebuild. Every breath will feel like prayer, every heartbeat like meditation. The need to search outside yourself will fade, for you will have discovered the temple within. My child, the time for doubting has expired. You have crossed the threshold. There is no going back to smaller beliefs, smaller visions, smaller dreams. The universe responds now to your certainty, not your confusion. Walk as though the ground itself honors your presence, because it does. The earth knows who you are. The winds carry your name. Even the stars align to witness your becoming. I am restoring your joy, not the fragile kind that depends on circumstances, but the steady kind that flows from knowing all is well. Even before manifestation, even before proof, you will feel peace. That peace is your proof. It is the vibration of fulfillment arriving before form. Dwell in that frequency and all else will follow. Your relationships too will shift. Those meant for your next level will arrive as if sent by invisible invitation. They will see you not as you were, but as who you are becoming. There will be effortless resonance, no striving, no pretending, only recognition. For souls walking in divine timing recognize each other instantly. Together you will build, create, heal, and uplift in ways that echo through eternity. I am also igniting your intuition beyond measure. It will no longer be a whisper, it will be a knowing. You will see signs before they appear, feel truths before they're spoken, and sense paths before they unfold. You are being trained to live by divine instinct, not by external noise. Trust this gift. It is your compass in this new season. You have wondered why certain prayers took long to answer. Now you will understand. I was aligning not the blessing, but you. The greater the destiny, the deeper the preparation. You were not waiting on me. I was waiting for you to remember your power. And now that remembrance has dawned, nothing stands between you and manifestation. Beloved, miracles will soon become your normal rhythm. They will no longer shock you. They will feel natural, inevitable, harmonious. You will move through life in flow, not force. People will ask, how do you do this? And you will smile, knowing that it is not you, it is the divine flowing through you. You will become the evidence of what happens when surrender meets faith. When the world grows loud, return to breath. Inhale trust, exhale fear. Center yourself in the eternal now, for the now is where heaven resides. You do not need to chase future or fix the past. Both are illusions. The only reality is the sacred instant, and in it everything you desire already exists. My child, the rivers of abundance are opening. The winds of favor are gathering. And the seeds you sowed in tears are ready for harvest. You will not labor for what is yours. You will simply receive. You will not beg for what is promised. You will embody it. This is the law of divine ease. The flow of creation responding to a heart aligned with love. Remember, gratitude is the language of miracles. Speak it often. Let your days begin in thanks and end in wonder. For every breath of appreciation multiplies blessing. You are surrounded by evidence of grace. Look closely, and you will see heaven smiling through the ordinary. And now I seal this word in your soul. You are not preparing to rise, you have already risen. You are not waiting for the light, you are the dawn itself. You are not seeking signs, you are the sign. Walk, beloved, as one who knows the universe moves with you. Everything bends in your favor now. Everything aligns in divine rhythm. And everything you once dreamed now becomes real.